Hello and welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman. Last time we learned just the A section of Yankee Doodle. Today we're going to learn the full version, which is more challenging. So if you're not quite ready for that challenge, it's okay to just skip this lesson and go on to the next one. You won't hurt my feelings. But if you're ready for the challenge, then stay here and let's get started by checking out the sheet music. Here's the sheet music to the full version of Yankee Doodle. Last time we learned lines 1 and 2, the A section. Today we're going to focus on lines 3 and 4, the B section. So let's come on and look at line 3. Let's start by checking out the rhythms of line 3. Do you remember what rhythm words we use for this rhythm with the dotted 8th and the 16th note? If you said team-ki, you're correct. Remember, this rhythm sounds like this. Team-ki, team-ki, team-ki. So here we have team-ki, ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. For the words Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Now, can you say these rhythm words with me? We'll say team-ki, ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Now try it with me. Ready, go. Team-ki, ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Good. Now, what would the rhythm words be for this phrase? That's right. Team-ki, ti-ti-ta-ta. Can you say that with me? Ready, go. Team-ki, ti-ti-ta-ta. Good, now let's try the whole phrase. Remember, this rhythm is team-ki, ti-ti. Let's practice just those 4 notes 3 times. Ready, go. Team-ki, ti-ti, team-ki, ti-ti, team-ki, ti-ti. Good, now let's try the whole phrase in rhythm words. Ready, go. Team-ki, ti-ti-ti-ti-ta, team-ki, ti-ti-ta-ta. Now you might be wondering why I said ta here when there's a rest. Actually, I was getting the ta from the right hand. Right here the melody goes up to the right hand, so the left hand rests while the right hand plays ta. Ti-ti-ta. All right. Now, let's check out how the notes are moving. You'll see that this time in the B section, the left hand is doing most of the work. And the right hand only plays this one middle C. So we've got finger 2 starting on A in the bass clef. Now, can you tell me if the notes are stepping up, stepping down, repeating, or skipping? Ready, go. If you said start, step up, step down, step down, step up, step up, step up, you're correct. This looks like a big jump right here, but it's just B to C. And remember, in this song, your thumbs are right next to each other on B with the left hand and C with the right hand. They're next door neighbors, and so it's just a step up. Now, can you tell me the letter names this time? It starts on A. Now you say the other letters. A. If you said A, B, A, G, A, B, C, you're correct. Now, what can you tell me about these notes over here? Look at these 4 notes. Did you notice that they're similar to these 4 notes here in their shape? That's right, it's a sequence. We have the same pattern, but a step lower. So instead of A, step up, step down, step down, this time we have G, step up, step down, step down. But then this time, instead of stepping back up, we keep stepping down to E, and then what happens right here? If you said the note skip up, you're correct. We go from E, skips up to G. Now, let's come to the piano and try to play line 3 of Yankee Doodle. For Yankee Doodle, you'll recall that our finger 1s are next door neighbors on B and middle C for the right hand. Now, we begin with finger 2 on A, and we have A, B, A, G. So we start on A, step up, step down, and the rhythm is team-ki, ti, ti. Now it's your turn to try. Good. Now the next three notes also begin on A, but they step up this time. A, B, C. Your turn. Good. Now let's put those two patterns together. It will go like this. A, B, A, G, A, B, C. Your turn. Good. This time let's try it with words. We have Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Your turn. Nice. Now, the next part, we do the same pattern again, but starting with finger 3 on G. So once again, we have start, step up, step down, step down. Let's practice that. Yankee Doodle. Your turn. Once again, you start on finger 3, step up, step down, step down. Yankee Doodle. Your turn. Then we're going to step down one more time for dandy. And that time we have a skip up from E to G. So putting it together, we have Yankee Doodle dandy. Your turn. Good. Now, the whole line 3 will sound like this. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Now, press pause and practice line 3 5 times by yourself. Press play when you're ready to go on. All right, on line 4, we get to learn about a new kind of rhythm. It's a new rest. Can you point to a symbol we haven't seen before? If you're pointing here, 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 or here, you're correct. This symbol is called an 8th rest. It's a rest that goes twice as fast as a quarter rest. In other words, a quarter rest gets 1 beat. This 8th rest will get half of a beat. So this 8th rest and this 8th note share 1 beat together in this measure. The rest is the first half of the beat, and this note is the second half of the beat. So it would sound like this, T, T, rest, T. Now the right hand, while the left hand is resting, is playing a T, or an 8th note, and then it follows that with an 8th rest. So basically the hands are taking turns. When the left hand is resting, the right hand is playing. When the right hand is resting, the left hand is playing. It sounds more complicated than it really is. So basically, the melody here goes T, 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 T. So we'll play 2 notes in the left hand, T, T, and then right hand, left hand, one after another without a pause. Let's look at the next measure now. Who plays first, the left hand or the right hand? If you said left hand, you're correct. The right hand is resting while the left hand is playing. And you can see, once again, the hands are taking turns. In this measure, we go left, right, T, 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 T. And when one hand plays, the other one is resting. So they'll just go back and forth taking turns. Let's try to speak the rhythm of this whole line. Remember, there are 2 ways to draw TT, or 8th notes. We can draw it this way, TT, or we can draw it this way, TT. We use the flags here because they had to split up, one for the right hand, one for the left hand. So it wasn't possible to beam them. Now let's speak the rhythm for the whole row together. Ready, go. Tin, ki, ti, 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 ta, ta. Good job. Let's try that one more time. Remember, when we're going back and forth, it's just a steady stream of TT. Go. Tin, ki, ti, 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 ta, ta. Good. Now, what can you tell me about these 6 notes here? Did you notice they're the exact same as the 6 notes we had from line 3? Good. Now, here is where things get a little different. let's write in the letter names for these notes because they skip around a lot. Tell me the letter name of this note, please. If you said middle C, you're correct. Any other middle C's on this row? That's right, we have one here. But here we don't have a C. What letter would we call this? If you said D, you're correct. So let's write D, then it goes back to C, C. You know that note, so I'm not going to write the letter. Now, what about here in the left hand? After we play C in the right hand, then we play A in the left hand. Can you tell me what letter this one is? If you said G, you're correct. And what about this note here? If you said B, you're correct. So we'll go G, C, B, D, C, C, taking turns with our two hands. Okay, for line 4, we're in the same position as before, and it begins the same way as line 3 with ba, 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 ba. But when we get here to the C, then we're going to skip back down to A in the left hand. And the words there are mind the music and the step and. Now your turn to try that part. Ready, go. Good. After we go from C to A, now we come to the measure where our hands go back and forth. We have G, C. So we go left hand, right hand. Will you try that? Go. Good. After we do G, C, then we go B, D, and we skip from B in the left hand to D in the right hand. Will you try B, D? Go. Good. Now let's put all 4 of those notes together. We have G, C, B, D, and that's left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Your turn. Good. And then it finishes with C, C. Your turn. Now let's put that part together. We have G, C, B, D, C, C. Your turn. Press pause and practice that part 5 times by yourself. Then press play when you're ready to hear the whole song of Yankee Doodle. Now that you've learned all the lines of Yankee Doodle, you're ready to try the whole thing. Here's what it's going to sound like. Great job learning the full version of Yankee Doodle today. From our website, you can download the sheet music as well as MP3 files to listen to and practice along with. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Yankee baby went to town riding on a monkey. Stuck her in a hip-hop class, now she can dance real funky. Hit it!